Richard Christie will never be the same. The Stern Show prankster is now a married man, and the wedding was a major affair. It's Howard 100 News. We're there.
Howard 100 News. We're there. Get the one that we won't let them see.
And with the song Marry Me by Train playing, Kristen, dressed in a gorgeous strapless white gown with tiers of tulle ruffles, walked down the aisle. Her fiancé, Richard Christie, handsome in his black tux, waited at the altar. The two were joined by Mr. Shee, owner of the couple's favorite restaurant. Mr. Shee was recently ordained as a Dudeist minister in honor of Richard's favorite movie, The Big Lebowski. Mr. Shee explained to the 160 guests, "You know Richard isn't from New York because he's so nice."
He's very even-keeled, and he's not very excitable, except when you talk about Halloween.
And after the couple said "I do," Richard and Kristen were introduced on the dance floor to Thriller by Michael Jackson.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a grand introduction. All right, so we're going to see you for the first time. It's husband and wife. It's a nice hand for your bride and groom as they make their way onto the dance floor. Come on.
And then the moment everyone was waiting for, Sal Governelli's best man speech.
First of all, let's hear it again for Richard and Kristen. Richard, I am truly honored to be your best man. And for the rest of my days, you will be my best man forever. I love you. He's not going to live in my tent tonight, so slow down, everybody.
And then the dancing began, followed by a dinner buffet and red velvet wedding cake. Congratulations to Richard and Christy Christie. May every day be filled with Halloween, pumpkin beer, and heavy metal. Lisa G., Howard 100 News.
The wedding got terrific reviews from the other Stern guys. It's Howard 100 News behind the scenes.
Howard 100 News. Behind the scenes.
From the ceremony to the party to the dancing to the toasts, it was just so Richard.
Wrap-up show co-host John Hine giving 2 thumbs up to Richard Christie's wedding to Kristen Saturday night in New York City. He said it was hard not to get caught up in all the excitement.
There was definitely cheering, walking down the aisle before and after. There was a lot of clapping, and again, all good-natured, all fun. Everybody there just to have a good time.
Mr. Shee, the owner of Richard's favorite restaurant, and who also became an ordained Dudeist minister, as in Richard's favorite movie, The Big Lebowski, married the happy couple.
I've never heard a fish mentioned in vows before, but it was short and it was sweet, and I'm thrilled that they're married. They're perfect for each other.
Right. Well, let's ask a couple of the single guys on the Stern Show staff, like Steve Brandano. Do you want to get married now?
No. It was fun, though. But it was beautiful. I mean, it was very nice and a lot of fun. And, yeah, I had a great time.
And then there's J.D. Harmeyer. Did you have a nice time?
I did.
What'd you think of it?
It's fun.
What'd you think of the ceremony?
It was very nice, very short, very funny.
Did it make you feel like you wanted to get married sometime soon?
No, not sometime soon, no. I'm worried about getting laid first.
Oh, did you meet anyone?
No, not really. A lot of them already had dates. I don't know if you saw the bouquet throwing, but there were only 2 single girls. There were 3 single girls, and one of them was High Pitch Mike.
So that's a no for JD. But all in all, the wedding was a great party.
It was just I think everyone was there just to have a good time, and I'm very happy for the couple. May they have many happy years together.
Lisa G., Howard 100 News.
After a few days of marriage, Richard and Kristen were still doing well. It's Howard 100 News exclusive.
Howard 100 exclusive.
I'm psyched. It feels cool to be a married man and to marry the most perfect girl in the world, and I'm happy. I'm very happy.
Stern Show writer and now married guy, Richard Christie. He and his lovely bride, Kristen, said their I do's last weekend with a big party in New York City. How does it feel being a married man?
Feels great. It's awesome. It was a whirlwind weekend.
Did you get to enjoy your party because so much was going on?
I did, and Kristen and I looked around, soaked it all in, and had a great time.
There were 160 guests celebrating Richard and Christy Christie as husband and wife. Mr. She, a friend who owns their favorite restaurant, married the two.
He's very even-keeled, and he's not very excitable, except when you talk about Halloween.
What'd you think of Mr. She?
He was incredible. He's so nice and funny, and we just knew he'd do an awesome job, and he did. He was excellent.
And what'd you think of Sal's best man speech?
It was perfect, hilarious, and very thoughtful and sweet. It was right on the money. It was awesome. I knew he would do great.
Richard, I am truly honored to be your best man. And for the rest of my days, you will be my best man forever. I love you.
Did your parents have fun, and sister?
Mm-hmm. They had a blast. They ended up partying with Kristen's family at the hotel and a bunch of my friends till like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Wow. Kristen, dressed in a white strapless gown with tiers of tulle and lace, walked down the aisle to the song Marry Me by Train. What were you thinking when you turned around and you saw Kristen walk down the aisle?
Oh, she looked amazing. She looked beautiful. It was incredible.
Richard and Kristen will be going on their honeymoon later this month. Lisa G., Howard 100 News.
The pressure was really on Sal the stockbroker. Sal was the main speaker at Richard's wedding. And this time, Sal made sense. It's Howard 100 News Spotlight.
Howard 100 News Spotlight.
Thank you. I was so worried about it. I wanted to make it short and sweet and sincere all at the same time.
Stern Show writer Sal Governale has written tons of jokes for comedy roasts. But when it came to his best man speech at Richard Christie's wedding, he felt like it was the Academy Awards.
I worked on it for about 2 weeks. Wow. I actually wrote it in a day. And I should say I fine-tuned it over the course of 2 weeks. It all came to me at once. I just took Richard's qualities, his hilarious antics, and the fact that he's a great person and a brilliant man, and he has a beautiful wife. And I just put those components together, and I made the speech. It was from the heart.
First of all, let's hear it again for Richard and Kristen! Or what they like to affectionately call each other, Sporty and Coachy.
It seems like this was harder than doing a roast.
It certainly was because, you have a lot of people from the show there, and, the pressure was on. And then more importantly, I really wanted to impress Richard and Kristen and show them how much that I love them.
Richard, I am truly honored to be your best man. And for the rest of my days, you will be my best man forever. I love you. He's not going to live in my tent tonight, so slow down, everybody.
I guess it was mission accomplished. I wanted to express what I really felt, and that's my love for Richard and Kristen, and that they're two great people and they're a great couple.
All right, well, job well done.
Thank you so much. Again, congratulations to Richard and Kristen. Lots of love, happiness, heavy metal, and haunted houses.
Lisa G., Howard 100.